we can talk about what just happened.
Yes, let's do that. So
What just happened?
City hosted Arsenal and they drew 2-2.
Oh, respect my prediction.
You did say 2-2.
I did say 2-2, did I not?
Wow. Well, I mean, you might have predicted that right, but you didn't predict everything that
How
happened.
it would happen.
That's
Jesus.
like that could be a classic for the season and how much happened.
I start with the first goal.
Yeah.
Hello, Erling Haaland.
100 goals in 105 appearances,
That's
equaling
ridiculous.
Ronaldo's for Real Madrid, his record for Real Madrid.
That is insane.
100 goals.
I genuinely think we're witnessing like a new
He is generational.
like generational.
He is generational. And he's gonna go on and be the best striker of our time.
I think what a lot of people actually get dragged down by about Haaland is that he is like a out and out goal scorer. He does provide some holding up play and he can pass the ball and he's fast, he's strong, he can win headers. But I think people nowadays, especially on Twitter, are so focused on this idea of like the bozo gene, so that like genuinely, if a big strong player or a big striker who's like maybe not like your like Mo Salah or your Harvey Barnes, like any kind of small forward, small attacking winger sort of forward, they will, if they have one bad game, it'll be instantly, oh, look at him. All he can do is just score tap-ins, which is not true. Like, Haaland doesn't just score. I mean, the one today was...
No, it was a good finish.
It was a good finish, but still in the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
But the old heads will say, that's what matters. That's where the goals matter. Shearer, how many of those did he score?
Yeah.
Probably 1 million.
No, exactly. And you need to be in the right place at the right time. You need to time your run. But that's the thing. The only thing with Haaland is his finishing is world class. He hasn't got any other
world-class attributes.
Yeah, like he's good at holding up play.
It's like Ronaldo was world-class at dribbling at one point. Andy was world-class at finishing.
Yeah.
Andy was...
Heading,
he was great. Messi, dribbling, finishing, just passing, anything.
Yeah.
But Haaland has got like that one thing, maybe like one or two things he's like really good at. And then the rest, like people will just subject him as like Andy Carroll or something like that.
And he is in the best
team. If he has
team
one bad game.
He is in the best team in the world as well.
Yes, that is true.
So we have to take that into consideration.
Yeah, that is very true. And easily, I think we can confirm now, best striker in the Premier League.
Yes.
Wasn't it? Of course. It's not up for doubt anymore.
We didn't even argue about who the top scorer would be. We were just like,
we knew that. Yeah. We knew that was going to happen.
He's already on 10 goals.
Jesus. That is really scary.
Yeah.
But Rodri... Say goodbye to that ACL,
mate. That is a textbook ACL injury.
Yeah,
because he limped off. It was just himself.
Yeah,
his right knee as well. His strong leg.
That could genuinely be such a big like blast to City season.
It already was.
Yeah, we saw like what happened, Josh.
They went down. They conceded twice.
Wow.
Oh, actually, no, conceded one more time. They conceded once when he was on the pitch.
Calafiori
with a. So I was clowning on Martinelli earlier this week. I've been like had bad juju. I cursed Martinelli. I was like, Martinelli hasn't got a goal or assist since like March. Wow, what a bum. Got an assist today.
Damn. Your predictions this week in football have been so bad. They've been so off.
It's been horrible.
Yeah.
Calafiori, though, with his sharp jawline, he puts it a decent shot. It's like one of those weird shots that the keeper isn't expecting.
And he's like barely follows through on the ball, and it's just like it's just bending around into the top corner. It's a nice finish.
It's nice. Caught Edison out. That's 1-1. They didn't deserve it. City at this point on top, creating the chances.
Yeah.
Basically, Arsenal are under siege, but. Then Rodri comes off. Arsenal slowly build into the game.
Yeah.
And from corners, obviously, they are statistically the best team in the league at corners. Gabriel scores another one.
He just shoves his head into it, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, fair play. He's putting his body on the line, just jumps and hopes the ball hits him and goes in. But I did say Edison was obstructed.
Yeah. He was.
So why is it in some games that's allowed, and then today he was literally... I know Martinelli's not looking at the ball, but you can see him back up into him.
Yeah.
Bro, he thought that he was in curve in a club. He backed up into him, ducks like that.
Oh, that's that. Hello.
But yeah, I thought that was a foul, but apparently not.
It would be a foul if it was, possibly...
in Arsenal's favour.
Maybe.
To be fair, no, because... obviously.
Well, let's talk about who got sent off.
What happened? So there
Tross shit.
So if you're Arsenal, right, you're 2-1 up going into first half stoppage time. This is at the Etihad. You're in the best scenario. Why then would you, as firstly, Trossard, he's booked and he fouls.
No, and by the way, the person he literally jumps into with the elbow going is Bernardo Silva.
It's obviously
the smallest person on the planet.
It's obviously going to go down.
Like, come on, like, what were you thinking?
Exactly. And then not only that, the ref blows his whistle for the foul, which it is. You can't argue. And he boots the ball away.
Oh, genius.
And like we talked about last week, I want to see consistency with this rule.
Yeah.
And I saw consistency with this rule.
Mashallah.
Mashallah. And he gets sent off.
Yeah, as he should.
And he gets sent off. However, Doku earlier in the game kicked the ball away. But it was on a lesser scale, to be fair. So the foul was on the halfway line. He was here. He like kicked it to a player that was standing there. And he was like, oh, I thought it was there. But all the Arsenal fans were like, oh no, he kicked it away. He should have been booked.
But he passed it to an Arsenal player.
Yeah, he passed it to an Arsenal player.
That's fine.
But he didn't pass it
just
to
don't do it to don't pass it to the keeper.
Yeah, I mean Trossard booted it out.
Yeah.
So Trossard gets sent off, and that is like the worst thing that can happen to Arsenal.
Yeah.
And Arteta brings on a defender at halftime.
Of course he does.
5 at the back.
We saw a blitzing that whole second half.
Yes.
It was just like penetration after penetration, just trying to find some sort of gap for City, who were just on the edge of Arsenal's box. I've never seen so many men stood in a straight line.
Yeah.
There was their defensive line went Arsenal, City, Arsenal, City, Arsenal, City, Arsenal, City. And they would squeeze together when they saw that, who was it in the middle of the edge of the box? It was sort of...
Kovacic.
When he wanted to line up a shot, they squeezed and it just wasn't ever going to go through.
They blocked it every time.
Which is like, I mean, fair play. That's a great tactic. But they got exposed.
Yeah, finally. I mean, beating at their own game. I mean, City the whole half, 29 shots in the second half.
It's crazy.
Over the bar, right at the keeper. Yeah. They had one, Gvardiol had a good volley. That was probably the only good chance.
We have to say Raya, probably the best keeper in the league right now.
Best keeper in the league right now. He's been making some very good saves, saving Arsenal.
So far. This year.
As of late.
Yeah, as of late, yeah.
He's in good form, but City beat Arsenal at their own game, get a corner in the last minute, cross it in, there's a scramble, someone heads it, Raya saves it, he's on the floor. John Stones, who came off the bench. Isn't that insane that City can bring off John Stones and Foden just off the bench?
That is crazy.
And
still resting them clearly from Euros. Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, that's it goes back to your Gordon point. They're not fit yet.
Yeah.
Clearly they're not fit. And City...
I don't know. I just wouldn't have thought that it would have taken this long, I suppose.
No, but you want to make sure. And I think City have the luxury of resting 2 of the best players in the league.
Yeah, that's true.
And still not losing to one of the best teams in the league.
That's ridiculous.
But yeah, John Stones taps it in. Raya almost saves it, to be fair. It goes in, and I've never celebrated a City goal like that.
We were jumping.
Yeah.
Up and down like little schoolgirls.
Yeah, we hate Arsenal.
We do.
I actually really it's getting to the level where they'll never surpass Liverpool, but they're getting near.
Ooh,
they're getting very...
Wow, that is pretty crazy to say.
I really hate them. It's their fans, man.
It's
their fans.
It's everything about the club. It's like the manager, it's the players they sign.
Yeah.
It's like every player they sign makes sense. Every manager they get in makes sense.
I know.
It's just so Arsenal.
I can talk to any fan about football. Anyone. Like, even Liverpool fans, we'd have conversations and share our opinions. When I speak to an Arsenal fan about football, I want to die.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah. Not that we are the most knowledgeable football fans. There will be Arsenal fans out there who will know more about football than us. But it's not about your actual knowledge of things that have happened in football. It's about how you interpret those things and how you then bring those forward for future points or the point you're trying to make. Arsenal fans, you seem to have this, like, they seem to just you might have great ball knowledge. You might be able to list every FIFA player from FIFA 11 that's in the youth academy of Carlisle. Like, good for you. But you can't articulate your points in any way.
No.
And the things that some of their fans come out with is just ridiculous. Invincible's better than the treble winners? Invincible's not even...
12 draws.
Man. Are the Invincibles even top 5 teams of all time?
No.
Hello.
I can tell you 5 teams better right now.
Hello, Mr. Naya. I would like to hear 5 teams that are better. Sorry, 5 teams that are better than the Invincibles.
Yes. Okay.
Number 1.
Number 1 are the treble-winning United side.
Wait, is that in order?
I wasn't going to do it in order, but we can try and do it.
Do it in order.
All right, it's that side.
United, the United side,
the treble side. Yes.
not the City side that won the treble.
No.
Number 2,
we could go with that City team. We got that City team.
City team.
Won the
Is that
treble.
the Centurions?
No, won the treble.
Okay,
The
treble
winners.
winning team.
Centurions next.
Centurions. So that's two out of the 3. The
Yeah.
City.
I'd say it's good. Mourinho's Chelsea team, the first one.
Is that 06?
Oh yeah, 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one, and then
Only lost.
no, they only conceded like 15 goals.
That's
all
what
year.
it was.
All
Yeah,
year.
15 goals. That's harder to do than
Yes.
going unbeaten.
Yes, it
it's
is.
harder to do.
Yes, it is.
Anyways,
And one more.
we have to say 11 and 12 Newcastle.
Oh, I didn't even say 7-8 United. 7-8-9 United. Three in a row. Champions League winners. Yeah, them 100%. I'm putting them third because only 3 English sides have won the league and the Champions League in the same year. United 99, United in 08, and City in 2023.
Damn.
So they have to be top 3.
You heard it here first.
They have by fact they have to be the top 3.
Damn. I guess it's sort of up to interpretation about how you define like what's harder to do. Is it harder to go invincible or is it harder to win the treble?
It's harder to win the double, let alone the
Yeah,
treble,
I
because
agree.
to fight on 2 fronts is really difficult. I will always respect a team that wins a league and a cup over a team. that,
Liverpool spanked them out the cup as well that year, no?
Yeah, exactly. And they lost the Champions League, and it's all this. And then in the league, they drew 12 games, so it's not like they won 30.
Yeah,
They drew,
that's
and they
true.
were playing for draws at the end of the year. The players have come out and admitted that.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, how can you say like this is one of the best teams of all times when you're not even playing to win at
Yeah.
that point?
no, I mean,
You know?
they had some great, obviously Henri, Ljungberg, Vieira. It's a great team, but it's not top 5. Not for me.
And that is the clip.
That.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Joshua.
There you go. Understandable.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to Arsenal. These fans, man, and they also, you know what it is? Somehow the second best team in England, they've got a victim complex.
They do.
They always like, "Oh, always us." They're going to be complaining about this red card.
They're going to complain about the red card. They're going to complain about Haaland throwing the ball at the back of Saliba's head,
Yeah.
which was really funny. That was funny.
He put the shirt over his head and he just threw
And
it at him.
throw it at the back of his head. That is so funny.
That is.
Payback for when Saliba pocketed Haaland that one time.
Yes. You know what it is though? There's going to be a TikTok and it's going to be like Arsenal have been robbed, and it'll be like the slow music, black and white, and then the Newcastle game, and then this game with the red card.
It'll
I'm here
just be
for
a
it.
load of Arsenal fans like talking, but it's not actually their voice. It's just a baby crying.
Yeah.
You've seen
yeah.
those ones?
Oh yeah. Rory talks football.
Rory talks football. You know it's coming. Like you
Yes.
know he's going to post something that's just a load of biased drivel.
Of course.
It's just
Of
it's hard to
course.
listen to us sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
You know.
It's tough. But you know what? I'm so happy they dropped points. They almost held on, and I would have been so upset if they held on. But now they are 3 points off City, 5 games into the season. Obviously, it doesn't mean too much.